No big deal. And the older you get, the bigger the bucket in your life has got to be of no big deal. When you're young, everything's a big deal. It's not a big deal. And throw as much as you can into the no big deal section of life. Because if not, those little foxes in the vineyard will begin to eat away at the flowers. It's no big deal. Let me give you an example from Kelly and I's very life. She's been worried all week. I've been trying to pick a fight with her to get an illustration. But it hadn't worked. She stood strong. So I can go way back when we were in College Station, and we lived there, and I was traveling, speaking in a lot of different places, and it seemed like one of the places I'd go a lot would be Dallas. So we would head up, driving from College Station up to Dallas, and I'd speak at a church or a camp or a retreat or this, that, or the other, whatever it is, and we'd come back. It'd be a hot Texas summer afternoon in February, coming down, and so we'd be driving back, and right about Calvert, Texas, cute little town, there'd be a DQ. The Texas stop sign, there it is. And we're young, in our 20s, and I'm coming back from speaking at this thing, and I'm like, you know what, I love those chocolate dip cones. Those are so good. Still love them to this day, just amazing. Don't eat as many as I used to in my 20s, but I love those. And so I'd pull in, and I'd say, Kelly, do you want a chocolate dip cone or anything you want? I mean, we're a Dairy Queen, honey. You get whatever you want. So I'm going to get a chocolate dip cone. And she says, no, I don't want anything. And so I'd order my chocolate dip cone, and I'd get my chocolate dip cone, and I'd take one little bite, and she'd go, can I have a little bite? She likes the food still on my plate better than the food on her plate for some reason. And so I said, sure. And she takes a bite, and then I take a little bit, and she goes, ask them if they have a spoon. Do y'all have a spoon? So I get a spoon, those long red ones. Can I have another bite? And she'd eat most of my chocolate dip cone. So this happened 2 or 3 times until finally I start getting mad, like 10 miles outside of Calvert. I'm starting to be like, I know what's going to happen. So we pull in. So now I'm saying to her, I say, look, Kelly, I'll buy you whatever you want at Dairy Queen. You can get a cone for each fist, but I am going to eat my entire chocolate dip cone. So you do whatever, you get whatever you want. And I'm trying to say it as sweet as possible. It's kind of bubbling up in me though. I'm like, but this is not happening anymore. Okay. So she says, no, I don't want anything. And so then I say, okay. So I get my chocolate dip cone, and I could see it in her eyes. And I go, don't do this, guys. Do not do this. I go, and I cough all over the chocolate dip cone, which of course now, that was not nice. That was not fair. And I got the chocolate dip cone all to myself. It was a master move to be able to do this. Let me tell you where that goes into the categories of having a fight. NBD. No big deal. Let your entire cone get eaten so that your entire marriage doesn't. And to allow it to be said, it doesn't matter. Stop at the next Dairy Queen. There's another small Texas town coming up. I bet there's going to be another one. And to be able to say, NBD, this is the woman I love. I'm the man she loves. Give whatever you want. Do whatever you want. We'll share whatever you want, and recall the feelings about that. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel, or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.